Here we go. All right. Made it just in time. Real estate is not just a place to live. It's a financial tool for home buyers, investors, or landlords. Financial tools are not just 401k index funds and stocks and bonds. It's where people live. Not sure where to start? I'm going to break down some investment strategies that you can use whether you're a first-time investor or just ready to scale up or do 1031 exchange. Strategy 1, buy and hold for long-term wealth. This classic strategy about purchasing properties and holding on to them over time as they appreciate. This strategy involves looking at investments for 5 to 10 years. This could be your primary house. The purchase price is less important than the location in this situation. So you're looking for future appreciation. House hacking is a subcategory, and you live in the house and rent out a room. This is where I asked my wife to pay rent. More on that later. Appreciation is the return as housing prices go up. You collect rental income along the way, build both cash flow and equity together. So some of the ideal markets for this are areas with strong job growth, population growth, limited inventory. Reno, you're perfect for this. Why? Money and jobs from California are moving into the area, and there's a lot of investment. Buildable land is in short supply, and with interest rates high, there's not a lot of building going on. Okay, strategy number 2, house hacking. You live in one part of the property or the house, and you rent out the rest. This could be a duplex or just a 3-4 bedroom house. You offset or eliminate your housing expenses while building an asset. So ideally, it'll pay for most of your mortgage or however you decide to purchase. So this is common with duplexes, triplexes, even having an ADU. You can just rent out a room. This could be combined with an Airbnb strategy. This strategy does involve having roommates. So, sometimes your significant other, partner, or somebody else may not necessarily want roommates, but it is a way to get into a house or a home or a triplex where you can continue to build wealth and you can collect rent while you're doing it. So it kind of helps pay for a couple different things. Okay, number 3, the BRRRR method. Buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. This is a little more hands-on. So it's kind of you buy a property, you'll renovate it, you rent it out, then you refinance to pull your cash back out and you can do it again. Refinance rates are pretty high, so this gets a little tougher. It can accelerate your portfolio growth because you can do this year after year. So, in Reno, older housing inventory can offer good strategies for this. If you know where to look, we have some tools that can help you with that. The refinance part, again, has gotten harder, so it's important to pick the right deal. So message me in the investor tools that I can show you that can help pinpoint a really good investment. Number 4, short-term rentals, Airbnb, vacation homes. Short-term rentals can generate higher monthly income versus traditional rentals. So this is a way to pay more of that mortgage that you may have on the property. Target areas of these are near attractions, Lake Tahoe, things like that. So proximity of those can really help your short-term market potential. Always check local regulations first. This will generally be a larger house that can add value for your guests. So there's a lot of different strategies for that. The pros are you get more income. The cons are you're running a business. And it can be highly competitive in Tahoe and Reno for different short-term rentals. So that can be a way to generate some income. Number 5, flips. This is where you buy a house below market value, fix it up to resell. Your profit is the difference between the sales price minus purchase price and your fix-up costs. This strategy, this has the most risk, but the fastest payoff. So I can help you build a team and find tradesmen for this kind of strategy, and we can really help you work through and what you need to do for this one. So there are pros and cons to all these strategies to building a portfolio of investments for various reasons. Think about why you want to invest and let that guide your strategy. Have other strategies? Put them in the comments below. I'm here as your personal portfolio real estate investment architect. I have advanced tools, analysis, and deals to give you confidence in your investment path. We're doing more than just tour guides here. Message me to set up a strategy session, and we can figure out what the best strategy is for you. For more real estate insights, subscribe to my page and all the socials. I'm Brad Buxton. This has been another Investor Alert. All right, I'm out.